It's your boy Enon. We back. Popular man, but not popular the man, but popular the man. You understand what I'm saying? A few days ago, Palm Tree Stone hit me up. Hey man, when you gonna start doing that cast again, bro? You were going crazy with him. I'm just like, Enon, man. Cause I've been having that thought, but I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just start doing content on Instagram, whatever, get my thoughts or whatever like that. I didn't forget, but I remember. I was like, okay, yeah. Some just told me today, let me just go check it. So I've been like listening and looking at, my old A9 Cat videos and stuff I was doing, stuff I was talking about. And I'm just like, dang, a lot of that stuff was kind of like ahead of its time, low key. I ain't gonna lie. And back, I told them like I've been mixing it because I've been streaming live on Twitch. If you don't know me on live on Twitch, it's not an A9 Cast if I don't promote something. I was always promoting. So listening back to it, I'm like, bro, I was promoting brands that I was ambassadoring for, promoting what else I was promoting? Anonymous Tees when I had that running. Now I have Anonymous. There's always something to promote. Anonymous, no, King Anon Music shop, which is available right now. If you want to buy any of my music, I also have a shirt up there right now. But we got for it. I'll probably announce it at another time. Still working on it, working on everything. But uh, all my previous projects that I dropped, you can listen to it on streaming. You can listen to it on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever like that. But if you want to truly support, make sure that some artist is making a little bit more money off the music that they are creating. KingA9Music.shop. You can buy my music from there too. Everything is affordable. A song is 50 cents. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not trying to rob people, nothing like that. Song is 50 cents. If you want the full price, will be whatever number of songs on the project times 50 cents. So I think Schizophasia is 350. Virgo season 250. Like you understand? Like it ain't affordable. But anyways, let's get into it. Bring it back. Had to get back into it. Had to listen. You know what I'm saying? Listen to it. This might just be the little platform. Once a week, we hop on live until I can get a setup and a good enough setup to where I can actually start editing again. But for right now, we gonna just go and do it live. Run down a list of things that I pick up for the week that I feel like talking about. Talk about it. If you don't know about the 09 cast, I'm just giving you a breakdown. Talk about it, give my opinions on it, give some advice. I was giving some advice at the end. I will call it the tangent of the week, and then I would just start telling you to be a better person and believe in yourself. While I was doing that, but I was really on that type of time. I'm still on that time, so we just gonna do that. So we have a tangent of the week at the end. I'm gonna try and do these more on Mondays, but since it's what is it, Tuesday? Spur of the moment thing. I really just a spur of the moment person, but I'm gonna try and do this every Monday. Make this public so people who want to watch it, they can go and watch it. You understand what I'm saying? But let's get into it. And we gotta talk about something I really didn't want to talk about. Really didn't want to talk about, but fuck it, we have to talk about it. But we're gonna combine it with something that I don't mind talking about. So first, we're gonna just put them together. Fighting Irish, the Drake freestyle. I did not want to talk about it because I didn't even listen to it. Oh, and the Rule Is Back by Joey Badass, which I didn't listen to it. Did I listen to it? I kind of listened to it. I kind of listened to Fighting Irish, kind of listened to Rule Is Back, but I'm gonna give my opinion as if I listen to it. If you don't like it, get off the video. You don't even have to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Fighting Irish. First off, Fighting Irish. Let's talk about two things. First off, why are you starting the year talking about something that happened last year? Why? I don't know. Then I have the same critique for The Rule Is Back with Joey Badass. Why are you starting off a new year talking about something that happened last year? If you wanted to talk about, if you wanted to do the Friday Nights, if you wanted to do the Rules Are Back, you had all of December to do this. Why did January to bring up some old shit? I don't understand. But we're going to do a quick breakdown. I'm not just going to go in and out and do it like that. Friday Nights, all right. Drake comes in talking about my brothers bought tickets. We switched watches, this and that. We was close. We was supposed to always be close like ovens and kitchens, whatever that's supposed to mean. A lot of it is, and I know people have used this term before. People not going to disagree with me. A lot of people understand. They don't really understand, but they understand where Drake's coming from because they want to be in good graces with Drake, or they don't understand the problem with what Drake has been doing. And I kind of say I talked about this earlier with my dad. J. Cole kind of did something similar. I don't know what is it. Some people they're just bad representations of us light skinned people. You know what I'm saying? Just making yourself the victim when it's unnecessary. You do certain things, you have certain characteristics, you say things, you do things, and then when things don't go your way, you play victim, and I don't understand that. So let's, for those who don't remember, because for some reason a lot of people don't remember or they don't want to remember, this whole beef came from Drake dissing so many people in his music subliminally for years and years and years and years. I'm not a fan, but when Drake drops a project, I'm gonna go check it out. For the most part, my critique and my what I've always said, because people like to make it seem like I'm a hater, but people who know me know I've always said I don't care what Drake's talking about. It's entertaining that he literally believes what he's saying so much that he keeps doing it. I find Drake funny. I think Drake of Nothing Was the Same, that early Drake actually felt a little bit like an actual artist to me. Now to me, since Scorpion, Drake has sounded like a parody of himself. And that's how I've been taking Drake for the past couple years. Is like I don't take nothing you're saying seriously. I'm actually surprised you actually believe the stuff you're saying. And not only do you believe it, but you keep going. Drake will have 6-minute songs just going on and on and on about nonsense. About stuff that doesn't matter. Stuff that nobody cares. I don't even know what you're talking about half the time. You're playing victim. Woe is me. I took you out onto the Bahamas, and it was supposed to be our time together, and you just made such a hard time for me. Like, come on, bro. I don't give a fuck. So you've been doing that. But in between of doing that, you've been throwing shots at Serena Williams, throwing shots at Serena Williams' husband, throwing shots at Rihanna, ASAP Rocky, Kendrick, Future, um, Kanye, Pusha T. What was that girl that he dissed for winning an award for no apparent reason? I forgot what her name was, but that girl who won an award for something, and Drake just dissed her for winning an award. I don't even know what. Like you've been doing this for years, bro. So when things bubble up and blow up in your face, why do you continue this? Woe is me. The industry is against me. I've done nothing wrong, yet these guys are turning against me because I'm so successful. But people celebrate me because, like, come on, what the fuck, bro? No one cares. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about Joey Badass. More important thing. Joey Badass. Why? Okay. Like it's nice raps, nice little cool raps. He said something about cutting the heads off of chickens in Pentagon, whatever the fuck he was saying. Nice raps, but why the shot at the West Coast? Now people are gonna say, it's a shot at Kendrick. Of course, the too much West Coast dick licking is a reference to 22 Twos by Jay Z off of Reasonable Doubt, of course. But you got as far as too much West Coast dick licking, whatever, whatever, whatever. You got Kendrick and Tyler the Creator, who kind of have been the big representation of the West Coast. Kendrick kind of brought some people along with him, so it was a celebration for the West Coast. But to be like it's too much West Coast dick licking is crazy, because as a Southern rapper, the rapper from the South, you understand what I'm saying? We've been killing shit for a long time. And I understand it's a reference to the Jay Z line, but there is purpose behind that line. We can't just say, "Oh, it was the Jay Z reference. He didn't mean it for real." No, he meant it. The time it means that he meant it. He's y'all leaving me out the conversation. That's a throwback to Control Verse where Kendrick named all these people. I'm kill you. You know what I'm saying? Well, the stuff he said in Control, he didn't say Joey. If I remember, let me see if I can remember it right in my head. It's that Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, Jay Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you, but I'm here to murder you niggas. Like, he named all these people, but didn't say Joey Badass name. So then we get Illuminati Part 2, which was one of my favorite songs back in the day. I really like Illuminati Part 2. That, I can't remember the lyrics. I can't remember. I remember the melody though. God, let's throw it on. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I'll throw it on. Real quick. I'm Guru. No. I think I can't remember. No. Fuck it, I'm pop. I'm all in one. Yeah, that. Let's just put it on a quick little, just quick. Boom. I'm getting the from the weak shit that I hear, no lyrical style near me. How they gonna try to compare me to what's clearly, barely, not nearly, here is me. Like that's where it started at. He did that, didn't really get much of a stop. Can you stop? I don't know why this thing doesn't want to stop. Stop. Anyways, it started with that. I don't, not that I know of. Kendrick didn't really give a response to that, but it all started with that. Joey moved on. Kendrick moved on. Joey did his thing. He real successful actor. This and that going on. Then for some reason he just pops out. Now last year during the whole beef, he did repost Kaluma or two saying, "Hey, never forget that I threw shots at him and nothing ever happened or whatever." I guess that's what he was insinuating. But now you're doing it again in 2025. That's how you kick the year off. Is Kendrick? Boom. What's up with it? I don't think Kendrick's gonna respond. I've heard rumors of other West Coast artists about to hop out because you didn't directly shoot at Kendrick. You shot at the whole West Coast. So anybody can and will respond, especially people that maybe are more on your level. I feel like Kendrick is, he'll say a quick line or two lines or, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's gonna do what he did to Drake to you. Dedicate as much time and effort into you as he did with Drake, if that's what you're looking for. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that's what you're going to get out of it. Shout out to Joey Badass though. I fuck with Joey Badass. You know what I'm saying? But it's just weird. A little cloud chasey, a little out of nowhere, a little, where were you the past couple years, like type shit. What's dude name? Oh, did talk about how New York has been needing artists like you for so long. We've been needing people to hold it down for New York hip hop, not the drill, not trying to do the melodic, sounding like Atlanta rapper, sounding like Chicago rapper, sounding like what I'm saying. We've been looking for specifically artists like you, Joey Badass, for the past couple years, and y'all have been nowhere to be found. Y'all went over to make movies, or y'all changed y'all sound, or y'all just stopped rapping completely, and now all of a sudden you want to pop out saying the ruler's back. The rule of what? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's another conversation for another time of like, is this the time that New York finally steps up and tries to do what Kendrick did for the West Coast? Is it that time? I just seen Justin Hunt post something, so I'm gonna check out what he talks about it. But is it that time for New York to finally step up and take their claim and kind of put their name back in the hat? Because when we talking about, usually when we talking about best rappers over the history of hip hop, it's always been okay. One that will represent the West Coast, one that will represent the East Coast, and then we'll have one that's maybe somewhere, maybe in the South or the Midwest. So back in the day, we'd have Jay Z, Nas, and then on the West Coast, you would have let me think, Tupac. But after Tupac, it would be who would be the Tupac was kind of, it's been kind of iffy on the West Coast since Tupac, to be honest with you. Well, you have Snoop Dogg. I think Snoop Dogg's kind of been the one that's holding down the most for the West Coast, but there's usually one person on the West Coast. We have had Exhibit and stuff like that, but it's usually one Ice Cube, but it's usually one person. Not many people, but on the East Coast, I mean, on the East Coast, we had Jay Z, we had Nas, we had 50, and then in between it would be somebody from the South, or Lil Wayne, or Eminem, something like that. The past 10 years, they've not been. It's the big, the quote unquote big three, which I don't believe in. If you check my streams, checked anything, I don't really believe in the big three, or I don't believe in the people that's in the big three. But it's been J. Cole South, Kendrick West, Drake North slash Canada. You understand what I'm saying? So there's not been nowhere. And for the most part, J. Cole has not only been a representation of the South, but he's kind of been a representation of the New York sound, which is kind of a weird thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you're looking for that New York type of hip hop type thing, some people go to J. Cole, even though he's not a New York artist, but he kind of like represents New York in a sense, if that makes sense. But yeah, uh, hopefully it just leads to more New York artists, like New York City artists. Not, I'm not talking about Griselda and them like that. Like that's different. But New York artists coming up and kind of stepping up and trying to make a claim that aren't just doing drill music and selling their ass for attention, basically cloud chasing. That's what I feel like a lot of drill rappers have been doing lately. Is just like linking themselves with whoever popping, no matter the morals of the reason why they popping or whatever like that. But let's move on. We got King Von Toxicology. I don't know why this just popped up, but it might have been today. I'm about to look at it right now. But we're just gonna read this, talk about this, just ask some questions, and then move on. A toxicology test came out today, basically saying that King Von, but while he was killed, was off of e pills, MDMA, ecstasy, whatever like that, which is interesting. Why is that coming out today? I don't know. It's weird, but also you kind of got that insinuation. You know what I'm saying? I've heard a little things throughout the years that made me kind of come to that conclusion in my own head that okay, King Von was out of his mind at that moment, which is why he had a lapse in judgment of what to do and whatever like that, because whatchamacallit, his manager, I forgot the dude's name, but his manager was saying King Von usually moves a certain way. That night he was off. I don't know what it was, but he was off. Something just wasn't off. You know what I'm saying? And then Dirk in one of his songs, I'm not going to get the lyrics 100% right now, but he said something like um homie died off of I forgot. He said like homie died off a bad pill, so that's why I stopped. He said homie died trying to fight, that's why I stopped boxing or whatever like that. That was one line, but he also had another line where he was like he was off a pill and then something happened, he wound up dying or whatever like that. I don't want to pop no more. It was something like that. Homie died off a pill. I don't want to pop no more. Something like that. So those lyrics and those things I've heard in interviews kind of made me insinuate, okay, he probably popped the pill, was kind of high out of his mind, had a lapse in judgment. Maybe certain things was running on his mind or whatever like that. They say he was sitting in a car for a long period of time, not doing nothing. He was just on his phone scrolling. So yeah, he was probably high. And these are just assumptions that I had. So I'm not even judging Von. I'm not judging nobody off of that situation. But it's weird that that just comes out. When did Von die? 3, 4 years ago. So why now is that just coming out? The toxicology report. I don't know. It's weird. But we're gonna move on from that into where we at. What is this? Okay, yeah, don't worry about that. Next thing, Raw on Netflix. Last night, if y'all don't know, or maybe you do know, I'm a wrestling fan. You know what I'm saying? Raw on Netflix last night. I rocked with it. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of celebrities. Presentation looked so clean. Match cards looked it clean. Titantrons looked it clean. They had the Titantrons like it just looked it amazing. You understand what I'm saying? I had fun. Great matches. Great moments. We had Hulk Hogan getting booed. Amazing. Undertaker came out, rode his bike around, did the fist with Rhea Ripley. Pause. Who else? Triple H had the little promo thing, which was fire, and then the screen went up, and then Triple H was in the ring, hyped the crowd up, and it goes into the Rock coming out, and into the tribal combat, and then the Rock comes in and puts the Ula Follow on Roman Reigns. They really stacked this show. Like when you thinking about the names of the people that was on this show and what they did, I'm talking about Triple H, The Rock, uh, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes was involved, Kevin Owens, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, even though Rhea Ripley, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. What else? What else we saw? What else we saw? It was just so many big names just splattered all across the show, and I'm just like, bro, this is amazing that we really live in this time where it ain't just the company ain't just sitting on the back of John Cena and Randy Orton. The company's on the back of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, but then you got Kevin Owens, you got Rhea Ripley, you got Seth Rollins, you got CM Punk, you got just like Sami Zayn, which I think Sami Zayn did show up. Did he? I can't remember, but it was nice. I was on stream over on Twitch. If you haven't been following me on Twitch or whatever like that, I usually watch the streams on my phone. I usually watch the wrestling on my phone, but with Netflix, I'm able to watch it on my Xbox. So it was a big moment being able to actually watch wrestling on the TV. It was just it was just amazing. WWE is amazing. So many celebrities. Vanessa Hudgens is always there. Shout out to Vanessa Hudgens. Macaulay Culkin. Just so many people was there. Crowd was, for the most part, the crowd was into certain things. Certain things, the crowd started to die down a little closer to the end, probably because they were tired out. The moment Travis Scott was there, Jay Uso, this dude smoking a blunt. It was just a good time, and that's what I watch wrestling for, a good time. You know what I'm saying? You could do the nitpicks of, oh well, this match carried on too long, and this and that, not and this and that. You can do that, but me personally, I watch wrestling to enjoy myself. I enjoy myself. I had a good time. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to WWE, shout out to Netflix. Can't wait to see what happens next week. If you wanna, do a live watch party on my Twitch, King A9 on Twitch, I do live watch parties every week. I also do regular gaming streams. Usually, recently it's been Monday do the Raw. Thursday we do 2K, WWE 2K. We do this game called Control that I've been playing for the past couple months. Usually it used to be Wednesday and Saturday, but I'm working extra at my other job, so I'm gonna have to sneak it in. but we're gonna do that Saturday, and I'm just start have to stream Tuesday mornings. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some content in because I was doing 4 times a week, but now it's going down to 3 because I'm working more. But yeah, follow me on Twitch. More promotion, you already know how it is. And finally, the tangent of the week. We're just gonna talk about investing. My goal for 2025, you understand what I'm saying, is investing. Now, earlier in the A9 cast, that was another big thing I was on investing, being debt free, you know what I'm saying, self love. Like I was just dropping those gems or whatever like that. This year, my focus is investing again. You know what I'm saying? Life been life in the past couple years. You know what I'm saying, and that happens. But the story comes on the bounce back. The story comes on the bounce back. So this year, 2025, not only for me, but for other people, I advise you to invest. Whatever investing means for you. You understand what I'm saying? Because investing doesn't have to be stocks. Investing doesn't have to be real estate. Investing doesn't even have to be business. Investing just has to be in whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be. Take the time, take the money, take the opportunities to invest in those things and just see where it goes. See where it goes. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've always been investing, but now I want to make that my main focus this year is to invest. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, once we get to a point like I did early in the 89 cast years ago, okay, I got to this point. Now let me take. I got to this point with my investments and whatever like that. Boom. Okay, let's focus this on knocking down some debts, getting the credit back up. Boom, boom. Back then it was okay. I reached 5 figures. Boom. Let's put that rest of that money into paying down these debts, and that's kind of what I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna try and focus on investing in my stocks, investing in A9 King A9 Music Shop, investing in any other projects and advertisements, stuff like that. Investing in just different things that I feel will pay dividends later on at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be my thing. As far as the stocks, we're gonna keep pushing, keep pushing. Like I said, we hit that 10K. Of course, I have another goal in mind first. I'm saving money for that. Give me a new whip, give me a new car. Boom. And once we get that, investing, investing, investing. As soon as we get those 5 figures, all right, boom. Now we taking that percentage that we was investing, boom, knocking down these debts, building that credit back up, and then boom, back to investing. You know what I'm saying? But the main goal, investing. Whatever that means for you, do that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's investing in your music career, investing in your YouTube channel, your Twitch, your if you want to start a book club, investing in your book club. If you want to start selling shoes or flipping shoes or whatever like that, investing in that. Just find something that you love, something you want to do, and take 2025 to invest in it, whatever that means, however that means. You understand what I'm saying? But that's it for me. Anon Cast is back. We'll be back Monday. Whatever happens over the weekend, we'll be here to talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? Um, and the A9 Cast is usually whatever I feel like talking about. So if it's a subject that happened and it's like, oh, you didn't talk about this, it's probably because I didn't want to talk about it. That's what I call the A9 Cast. It ain't a podcast. I'm not just going to hear be talking about whatever you want me to talk about. Oh, we need to hear your opinion on this. No. This is the A9 Cast. It's not a podcast, and it is about A9. So whatever A9 wants to talk about, A9 is going to talk about. Even though I didn't want to talk about Fighting Irish, and I didn't want to talk about Rules Back, but I felt like it was a way to just start. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, okay, let's just get my opinion on it, in and out, move on to the next thing. But that's it for me. Shout out Paul Tree Stoney for inspiring me to get back into it. Just finding a way. I'm always finding a way to do something. If I want to do something, I'm finding a way to do it. Shout out Lil Impactful. He just made a remix to my song Support Group, which was a part of the Schizophasia project, which came out a few weeks ago. Go check out his version. Also go check out Schizophasia. It's available on YouTube. Also available on Apple Music, Spotify, Audio Mac. Whatever you want to listen to music on, it's available there. Shout out Izavario on Twitch. Go follow him on Twitch. Go check out. Just shout out Killum Kilroy, Musa God. All these people that I've done worked with, collab with. You know what I'm saying? Over the years of me being an artist or whatever like that, we making it happen. We making it work. That's it for me. I'm out. Too sweet.